Ancient power lost, technology found. Ever get that tingle when your whole world tilts 2 degrees? Picture tomorrow's textbooks being reprinted because some guy with a shovel had a very good Tuesday. We're talking batteries humming along 1,500 years before Volta, maps that show Antarctica sunbathing in the open air, and calculators running on bronze gears instead of silicon. Tonight we're sprinting through 5 head scratchers that still keep mainstream historians up at 3 in the morning. Grab your popcorn, or your tinfoil hat, and let's roll. Section 1 to 5. Baghdad Battery, electric shock 2000 years too early. Clay jar, the size of your morning latte, lined with a copper cylinder and a little iron rod. Cute desk ornament, until you add vinegar and the thing quietly pushes out half a volt. Forever. That's the Baghdad Battery, dug up near Kujat Robu, Iraq, and stamped somewhere between 250 BCE and 250 CE. The first researchers at the Baghdad Museum chuckled, ran the test anyway, and watched a whisper-thin layer of gold plate itself onto a silver coin. No circuits, no apps, just chemistry that showed up a solid 1,700 years early. Possible party tricks? Flash electroplating temple jewelry, zapping worshippers for the touch of the gods, or maybe numbing a sore shoulder with baby lightning. Skeptics still insist it's a scroll jar with identity issues. Fair. But scroll jars don't plate gold, and my Tupperware doesn't generate current either. Section 2 to 4. Piri Race Map, Antarctica before ice ink on gazelle skin, 1513. The Piri Race map nails South America's coastline like it had GPS. Then, down at the bottom, it casually sketches Queen Maud Land, Antarctica, without her 2-mile-thick ice coat. Satellite radar confirms the outline is spot on once you melt today's freezer burn. How? Maybe some long chain of copying from Alexandria's lost shelves. Or, if you like your coffee extra spicy, pre-Younger Dryas aerial survey, code for Atlantis fans, please breathe. Mainstream scholars shrug and call it coincidence plus lucky guesswork. You be the cartographer. Section 3 to 3. Antikythera mechanism, the first analog computer looks like a greenish, corroded lunchbox in an Athens display case, until you stick it in a CT scanner. Inside lurk 30 bronze gears, each thinner than a credit card and polished like jewelry. Crank the handle and you can race the sky, lunar phases, solar eclipses, the exact date the next Olympics fire up. The retrograde loops that gave Kepler a headache? Just nested gears doing the math 2,100 years earlier. Modern machinists using tungsten tools admit the tolerances would make them sweat. Cultural mic drop, while Roman senators were cutting open chickens for omens, some Greek genius built a pocket cosmos. Then the tech vanished for 14 centuries, like history hit the delete key. Section 4 to 2. Saqqara bird, Egypt's jet age prototype. Picture an 1898 dig in Saqqara, dust, sweat, and a 20-centimeter sycamore falcon with wings swept at a perfect 15 degrees and a tail fin to match. Wind tunnel tests. Generates lift at 45 knots. Engineers built a balsa twin, slapped on a toy motor, and watched it glide a smooth 100 meters. Ancient kids' toy? Maybe, except there's not a single hieroglyph telling kids not to poke their eyes out. Happy accident or a hot-rodded model from a forgotten aeronautics club? The internet's comments section is already warming up. Section 5 to 1. Damascus steel's nanowire blades, lost nanotech. Medieval knights swore these blades could slice a falling silk scarf and still crack a crusader's helmet. Damascus steel, forged from 900 to 1750 CE, hides carbon nanotubes and cementite nanowires, natural nanomachinery grown inside a charcoal furnace. The recipe evaporated in the 18th century, taking humanity's first known bottom-up nanofoundry with it. Max Planck's metallurgists spent 15 years and supercomputers trying to recreate the recipe. They failed. Translation: while Europe was still huffing bellows, someone in the Middle East was running nanoscale metallurgy. Let that marinate. Subscribe and share. Alright, which one rattled your brain the most? Drop 5 through 1 in the comments and tell me why. Best explanation gets the golden pin, and yes, I read everything, conspiracy fonts and all. Conclusion: so, did history class skip a few pages, or did our ancestors just forget to hit save? From Mesopotamian batteries to Greek sky computers, these relics aren't dusty curios, they're open dare. Either humanity has been brilliant longer than we thought, or knowledge has a habit of vanishing right when it gets interesting. If this video tilted your timeline even a notch, smash like, hit subscribe, and send it to that one friend who still thinks ancient means dumber.